Hi everyone, I'm Beth with Bodies by Pilates, and today I'm going to take you through a 20-minute Arms Express class. So for today's class, you need a light set of weights, somewhere between 1 and 3 pounds. If you don't have a light set of weights, cans of soup or water bottles work really well too. And then I have my mat and a box today because our last exercise will be dips. You don't need anything, you can actually do those on the floor, but sometimes I feel like a chair, a coffee table, a couch helps to really get into those triceps, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with some little circles here. So go ahead and take those arms out to the side and just start taking little circles with those arms. So relax those shoulders down away from your ears, pull up from your core, and then reaching long directly across from each other with those arms. If you are hypermobile, just make sure that you're not locking out those elbows. We've got 5 more seconds, and then we're going to reverse these circles. All right, go ahead and reverse those circles. You can even flip your palms up if you'd like. You'll feel like you're isolating the bicep just a little bit more if you do that. Good job. So we've got 10 minutes in our first round. We'll take about a minute break, and then we'll do it one more time through. All right. Okay, so next up, we're going to go into that hug tree. So we're coming up at about 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, take those palms, bring them together, and then open them back out. Bring them together and open them back out. So you want to try and keep the elbows lifted. And you want to see if you can keep that belly button pulling in so that the rib cage stays closed here. You got it. Out and in. Excellent. Just remember to relax those shoulders down away from your ears. You got it. Good. All right, next time they're in, we're going to go ahead and lower them and then lift them up into a V raise. Here we go. Up and down. I want you to feel the muscles actually moving the weight. So try not to just throw it up there and then drop it down to your legs. You want to actually feel the muscle moving, lifting, and lowering the weight. Excellent. All right, we're going to keep those arms up there. We're going to bring those arms together. We're going to lift these arms overhead and then bring them right down in front. You got it. Good. As the arms go up, we want to make sure that the shoulders stay down away from our ears. So we're moving those arms in every direction here. We've got about 10 more seconds, and then we'll hold them in front, and we're just going to do little crossovers over and under. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross them over. Good. So now you're working your pectoral muscles, just crossing them over and under. So we want to work all the muscles of the arms and the chest. We want to move the arms in every direction, in every plane. We've got 10 more seconds. We're going to flip these palms over. We're going to do a raised bicep curl right in front. Relax those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Flip those palms over. Bicep curl it in and out. Nice. So just check back in on those shoulders, making sure they're down away from your ears. You got it. In and out, in and out. In about 5 seconds, we're going to hold it at 90 degrees in front of us, and we're going to pulse it up. Here we go. Pulse, pulse. So you want to pull the shoulders back. I'm going to try not to round through the back. The arms are in that number 11 right in front of you. Good job. We have 15 more seconds, and then we're going to open and close these arms in that goalpost position. Hang on to it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms face each other. Take it out. Close it up. Lead with those elbows. Really good. So you're working the front body and the back body here. We've got an overhead press coming up next. Coming up on about 5 more seconds with this move. 3, 2, 1, take it up. Squeeze and slide those shoulder blades down your back and down and up and down. You got it. So don't bring it all the way down. We want to keep those biceps working. So we just stop at that shoulder height. Excellent. We're going to go into our lateral bicep curl next. In 3, 2, 1, open it out. Bicep curl it in and out. So you can go at your own pace and do this fast or slow, but just be deliberate about your movements and watch your form. So as the arms start getting fatigued, you'll find that the shoulders want to start jumping in, maybe the back wants to arch. So just really pay attention and listen to your body. We have 3, 2, 1. We're going to pulse it up. Little pulses here, up and down. Deliberate movements, no bouncing. We've got about 15 more seconds, and then we're going to go into a standing lat raise. Good, keep that breath going. You're doing so good, you guys. Keep it up. In 3, 2, 1. Just bring those arms down to that 90-degree angle. Take it out. Bring it in. Lead with those elbows. Feel like you have some balloons right underneath your armpits, and you are popping them on the way in. You got this. Really nice. Now check back in. Have you started to sort of collapse through the core? Pull up. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's kick it out and in and out. So relax the shoulders. This is where you might feel like you're hunching because your arms are getting really tired. So pull the shoulders down, keep the arms at that shoulder level. Kick it out and in. 10 more seconds, and we're going to go into some scoops here. So we get to bring those arms down, and then we'll take them back up. We are getting so close. 3, 2, 1. Scoop it down, scoop it up, and down, and up. So we're going to go into triceps for our last 2.5 minutes. So we're getting a little active recovery here. We're moving the shoulders around, working on our range of motion and our mobility. Next up, we're going to take those arms up overhead and we're going to do some skull crushers. In 3, 2, 1. Take them up. Bend them in and up. Keep those elbows nice and tight. And then check back in on the shoulders. So an easy one to really want to lift those shoulders up. Maybe arch that back a little too much. So just relax, keep that breath going. We're going to go ahead and hinge over into our kickbacks next. In 3, 2, 1. So we hinge it over, we push the hips back, we get a little bend in the knees, we take the elbows nice and high, and then we kick back from there. Good. So it's not a lot of this. You want to keep the elbows up and then bend and extend from there so that the triceps must squeeze to get the arms up there. You're trying to get those arms parallel to your mat or to the floor. Nice job, everyone. All right, we're going to hold it up there in 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, pulse it up. You got it. We're so close now. And go ahead and pulse it in. So can you lift them a little higher? See if they come down by your butt. Go ahead and press them up and take it in. Good. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, stand it up. Set those weights down. Our final move is going to be those dips. So again, come down to whatever you're using. Lift those hips, slide them off, and let's go down and up. So you want to keep the chest lifted. You want the elbows facing backwards. We've got 30 more seconds to go here. We'll be done our first round. It goes really fast, which is great. Good job. Hang on to it. We got about 20 seconds left. Woo. I'm feeling it. I hope you are too. Almost there. Keep those hips close to that box, that chair, that couch, table, whatever you're using. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Go ahead, lower yourself down. Let's go ahead and stretch out those arms after that first round. So just take one arm across, give it a little hug, but try to relax the shoulder down, stretching across the front of the arm and the shoulder. Whew, big deep breath there. Open up those arms and then take that other arm across. Hopefully you felt that. If you're not feeling it, maybe you need to go up a little higher in your weights. Or if you felt like your form suffered, maybe you need to bring the weight down just a little bit. Again, I have lots of men in my classes that only use 3 pounds. So you do not need 5, 10-pound weights, 1 to 3 pounds. It's beautiful. We're basically keeping our arms up there for a total of 10 minutes. So anything gets heavy if you're just holding those weights up there for that long, right? All right, a couple more stretches here, and then we're going to get started with that second round. Go ahead, pick those weights up, and then let's go ahead and start with those little circles. So take those arms out, little circles. Good. So just settling back in, pulling up through the core. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse those circles. Maybe flip those palms up if you'd like. So we have a few moves built in that help us to bring our arms down, giving them just a little bit of a break. Still like what I like to call a little active recovery. Okay, we've got a few more seconds here. We're going to go into that hug a tree. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug that tree. Good. So you're just watching the shoulders, watching that rib cage. Is it sort of opening and the belly is going out? Try to keep it nice and tight, pulling that belly button back each time. We're going to go into those V raises next in 3, 2, 1. Take it down, out on that V, and down, and up. Remember, being deliberate about our movements. Bring the shoulders down, pulling up through the core, feeling ourselves grow just a little bit taller through the crown of our head. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, bring those arms together. We're going to take it up, and down, and up, and down. Good. So remember, it is so important for our bones, the health of our bones, to be lifting and doing some strength training. So important here. All right, you're going to hold that next one in front. We've got our crossovers, cross it over. So if you want a little bit more shoulders, maybe keep the palms facing down. If you want a little bit more bicep, you can take those palms facing up. We do have our bicep curls coming up next. I like to do the bicep curls lifted because it really isolates that bicep. But if you need a little bit of a break, you can bring it a little bit further down. So let's go right into it. So if you feel like my form is going to suffer, I can't keep my arms out there, maybe try just halfway up, keeping the elbows out in front of you though, as opposed to in the body, because our weights are light for a move like that, okay? Good, so right now we're working the shoulders, the biceps. We're gonna go into those pulses next. In 3, 2, 1, pulse it up. Good. Remember, being deliberate, not a lot of bouncing going on here, but it's a push up 1 inch, down 1 inch, up and down. And then just watch the wrists, making sure that they're nice and straight, as opposed to letting the weights fall forward. We definitely don't want to do that. We're going to go into that goalpost, open and close next. Palms face each other. We open, we close, we open and close. Woo. All right, we're hitting the halfway mark in the second round. That's exciting. So we know we can do it. We've made it this far. Coming up next is that overhead press. Hang on. Just try to relax those shoulders so hard. I know. Last 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Slide those shoulder blades down. Good. And up. And down. And up. And down. Good. We're going to go into our lateral bicep curls next. We're going to do our full curl. I work out my arms a couple times a week, and that's really all that's necessary to keep them nice and toned, to keep them healthy. Hold it here. Go ahead, bicep curl. And once again, probably the heaviest that I lift is like 2 pounds for these classes. So I feel like I have pretty good tone in my arms. So I am not complaining. I just don't want you to think that you have to do heavy lifting. It's really not necessary. All right, we are going to pulse it up next in 3, 2, 1, pulse. These arms are going to come down next for that standing lat raise. We've got almost 15 more seconds here. And just so you know, we're coming up on our 7th move or 7th minute. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms down, out, and in, and out, and in. Nice. Now just pull up from your core. So felt like you were sagging. You can always work on our posture. I always say standing up straight is exhausting, but it's so important for us, right? As we age, we feel like we start to lose some of that height. So just pull yourself up. We're going to switch this into our kickouts on our next one. Hold it here, kick it in and out, and in and out. Good. We've got one more active recovery coming up. We're starting to move into those triceps, so you know that we're coming near the end. We've got our scoops next. Less than 10 seconds here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scoop it down and up and down and up. Trying to keep those wrists right over those elbows and just rotating those shoulders. So if you've ever had any shoulder injuries in the past, you don't want to lose your mobility. You want to make sure you're able to move your arms. Great moves here. We're going to go into that skull crusher next. In 3, 2, and 1. Take it up. Bend it. Extend it. Another one. If you are hypermobile, you want to be careful not to overextend or hyperextend those elbows. So just be careful here. And then settle into it. So if you feel like you're really hunching, see if you can drop those shoulders away from your ears. Keep those elbows pointed forward. We've got kickbacks coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hinge it over. You pull the belly in, you push the hips back. Slight bend in those knees. Take those elbows nice and high. And kick it back from there. Good. We're in our final 2 minutes. We can do it. So close now. We'll take a little time afterwards to stretch. Almost there, a couple more seconds. We're gonna hold it back there. We're gonna pulse it up. In 3, 2, 1, hold it back there, pulse it up. So pull those shoulder blades together. And then if you feel like you let the belly hang out in front, sometimes I catch myself, pull the belly button back towards the spine. That's gonna flatten out that back. Now pulse it in. Good. All right, we're almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, set those weights down. All we have left are those dips, so come on down. All right, lift those hips. Pull the shoulders back, opening up the chest. You got it. And so close. Me up on 30 seconds to go. Again, if you want to make this harder, you can walk those legs out. You can lift a leg. Lots of different variations that you can do. I am just fine right here. All right, less than 20 seconds. Last 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, the last one. Good, excellent. Go ahead and have a seat. That was awesome, you guys. Let's go ahead and stretch out. So take those arms out to the side. Go ahead, bring one arm across. Feel that stretch across the shoulder here. Big deep breath. Open it up on that inhale. And then exhale, bring it across. Stretching out the shoulder. Let's go ahead, take those arms out to the side. Take one arm up, trap it behind your head there. Just give it a little bit of a stretch. Switch out those arms. Give it a little stretch. Maybe take those arms down and behind you, just opening it up. If you felt like you got into your shoulders at all, take a couple of turns on that neck, maybe lowering and lifting. That was so awesome, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That was my 20-minute arms express class. If you liked it, please check out my website. There's many videos out there, so feel free to take a look at those. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you right back here real soon.